Hi YouTube, Little Green One here. Going to show you a quick tutorial on how to make a really basic hammock. Recently this weekend I hung out in the Eno double nest hammock. It's a pretty popular hammock. They sell them at mass general stores and camping stores and stuff like that. It's a pretty popular hammock, but it ranges from like $50 up to $75 or something like that. So this is a cheap alternative if you have yourself a sewing machine. And you can go find yourself some ripstop nylon fabric. I live in Greenville, South Carolina. The place I got this at was called Hancock Fabrics. They had it on sale for $5.99 a yard. I also found a coupon on their website, just doing a quick Google search, and it gave me a 50% off. So I got enough to make 2 hammocks, so we're going to do that. I'm going to give you a zoom in here of what ripstop looks like. Their ripstop, anyways. It has like a checkerboard look to it. The ends are kind of, let's get some light here. The ends kind of look a bit like that. It's kind of a frayed, machined looking there. And yeah, so get yourself. I got 7 yards total. So you split that in half, and that's 3.5 yards per hammock. So it should make it nice and long, you know. Okay, just working on the hems on the edges of the hammock. You can do it on any part of it that you want to. It just helps seal up the edges. I'm going to take your fabric real plainly. You want to fold it over about 1/2 inch. And then fold it over again, creating a smooth side, and then just hold it, stitch it along. The camera's shaking, sorry. Stitch it until you stop, then pull it back, and do it again. This ensures that you're keeping a straight line. Your fabric is where you want it to be, like this. Keep some back pressure on it like this. Just let the machine do the work. And do that for both sides. Alright, so I've hemmed both edges along the length of the hammock. And so we're going to work on the end now, the short side, you know. It's really easy. What you do is you just take the fabric, fold it, this end, you're going to fold it back about 1 inch worth of material, and this is what you're going to sew along. And so you got that, and then you're going to take about 3 fingers and measure about that thick of a distance between that and the 1 inch piece there, so that it creates a loop like that. And you can make it a little bit smaller if you want to. You know, all it's going to do is just have a piece of rope that goes through it. So you can do about 2 fingers or 3 fingers, but leave yourself about 1 inch worth there, and that's where we're going to sew along like that and create our loop. Alright, so you can see there's just a basic tube that is the end of the hammock. We've got 3 rows of stitching, which should make it nice and strong. And you just want to do that for the other end. Once you hang your hammock, it's going to group together like this and create the simple hammock that we're going for. So just do that on the other end and you should be good to go. Alrighty, here we go. We got the hammock finished up. I got it strung up. My trees. At the very ends here, I finished it up. I had some hollow braided polyester, I don't know, this is nylon cord or something. It's at Lowe's. It's cheap stuff, and so I just have a shackle inside of itself there. You just put the rod, you know, the shaft inside of itself, and it buries about 6 inches. I just tied it off with some thread to keep the ends from fraying, and on each end And so you can see the way the hammock bunches together like that. And you see the edges here where I hemmed the edges, double stitch, just for extra precautions, extra strength. And this is my first time sitting in it. This is for true. This is all going on YouTube.
Oh god.
Stretching all the ropes and way too much ropage, but I need more posts or something around here to hang my hammock. So there's a lot of stretching going on. Off the ground now. Completely off the ground. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and kick off the shoes. It's like going into an Asian person's home. You gotta take your shoes off before you get into the hammock.
That was so racist.
Hey, you know, I mean, it's true. That's tradition. Okay? Diagonal lay. Fairly flat. It's fairly comfortable. Plenty of room above me to reach all the way up that way. I have plenty of room down below. I can't even reach the end of it. So, kind of like that. I have plenty of width. I just use the standard 60-inch fabric, and so plenty of width to go with it. The Eno double nest has about a 6 or 7 inch extra piece sewed on each side to make it a little bit wider, but I think 60 inches is sufficient. So, yeah, not bad for about $10. I think it's about $10. So go out, get yourself some ripstop nylon, and make yourself a nice little hammock. Thanks for watching, little green one, and have a good day.